I'm used to reading the King James Version of the Bible, and it's written in Old English, so it's not hard for me to understand it. But what he found was, and by the way, Alexis St ended up leaving, marrying, having a heap of children, and then Dr. Beaumont would contact him and say, look, do you mind coming back? I'll put your children through school, I'll put you in a nice house, and do a few more experiments on the whole. He lived till he was about 85. Dr. Beaumont said he thinks he would have lived longer if he hadn't drank so much alcohol. It's a fascinating story. What Dr. Beaumont found, that there were 5 things that caused the food to stay in the stomach 8 hours later. Not all the food, but portions of the food. So let's have a look at what those 5 things are. If Alexis St overate, Dr. Beaumont came to the conclusion that there's only so much gastric enzymes released, and if it's just overloaded, it takes the stomach a long time to break it down. Let's consider the evening of the 25th of December. Most people aren't interested in eating, are they? Because lunch was bigger, grander, richer than usual. So if he ate, it's not all the food, but there were still remnants of the meal in the stomach 8 hours later if he overate. If he often ate, it was very refreshing for me to see that in the last 10 years that nutritionists are saying time-restricted eating. Give a 6-hour break between meals. Because the fact is that, and Dr. Beaumont proved this, and many experiments since have proved it, digestion takes 3.5 to 4 hours. And then the stomach loves a rest of approximately 1 hour to replace all the digestive enzymes. So what does that equal? That leaves a 5 to 6 hour break between meals. They're proving that now to be the most effective way, because if you often ate, or you're putting food in every couple of hours, you interrupt the digestion of the previous food. It's like this. My husband said to me one day, he said, I had a 5-hour job to do today. He said, it's 8 hours later and I'm only 1 hour into it. So why was that? Phone kept ringing. He said every 20 minutes someone's knocking on the door. He keeps getting interrupted. That's exactly what happens to the stomach.